Hey everyone, I just want to make a quick little late night impromptu video. So as I was putting back the stuff on my shelf from my previous video about Hellraiser, I saw this item and I just felt I had to make a video about it. So this is a bootleg of The Matrix Reloaded. Smart filmmaking, comma, get strapped in for a brain-popping trip, space, end quote. The way that comma works, you know, it's like that, let's eat grandma, let's eat comma grandma. This sentence looks like it's addressing someone named Smart Filmmaking. Like, hey, Smart Filmmaking, get strapped in for a brain-popping trip. I know it's just being a little nitpicky, but who says brain-popping trip? And it's our lucky day because this DVD comes with special features. They're really special too. There's a full screen version of the movie. The movie's on the disc. That makes me feel special. English 5.1 surround Dolby Digital. That's a special feature. It has audio. That's pretty cool. It has subtitles in English, Chinese, and Spanish. Good to learn other languages nowadays. It gotta be cosmopolitan, international, words like that. Oh, and scene selection. That counts as special features nowadays, apparently. You know how normally on the back of a DVD it'll just say like, director, writer, starring, producer. That's about it. This one gets really detailed. It credits the directors, writers, producers, executive producers, co-producers, associate producers, cinematography, editing, music composer, production design, art design, set design, costume design, casting, sound, special effects, visual effects choreography, fights, makeup, and stunt coordinator. I like how it doesn't say, like, action fight scene coordinator. It just says fights. Like it's this guy's job to just cause trouble on set. Just come in, disrupt things, and beat people up. His job was fights. Okay, so last real thing to examine is the description of the movie. I saved the best for last. Sequel to the 1999 hit sci-fi flick, quote, The Matrix, and the second in an elaborate trilogy. Freedom fighters Ned, Trinity, and Morpheus continue to lead the revolt against the machine army, unleashing their arsenal of extraordinary skills and weaponry against systematic forces of repression and exploitation. Ned is gonna stop us from being exploited. I believe in Ned. And you may be thinking, oh, that's just a typo. Ned, Neo, you know, it's one letter off, but O and D are just about as far apart as you can get on the standard keyboard here. So it's a pretty bad typo if it was a typo. In their quest to save the human race from extinction, they gain greater insight into the construct of the Matrix and Ned's pivotal role in the fate of mankind. Every time they say Ned, I just think of Ned Jabrowski from South Park, Jimbo's friend. They just kind of phase out. So that's the second instance of Ned we have. This is leading me to believe that it's not just a typo. They really think his name is Ned. Time is running out, though. They have 72 hours until 250,000 probes manage to drill into the depths of Zion and destroy both it and its inhabitants. As they rush to stop it, Ned also must decide how he can save Trinity from a dark fate in his dreams. We have our third instance of Ned here. That just about confirms they really think his name is Ned. They have a very specific number of sentinels. Oh, excuse me, probes. Everyone in Zion is gonna get probed unless Ned saves them. The craziest thing about this to me is this detail of 72 hours. That comes from one of the live action cutscenes from the Enter the Matrix video game. The train man approaches Niobe and on his wrist where he has like 20 watches, he goes, 72 hours.
72 hours. 72 hours. That's exactly how long Zion lasted last time.
What do you mean and who are you?
Me? Nobody.
They got the main guy's name wrong 3 times in a row, but they got this thing right. It's time to get serious. We have to explore the real mystery and see what is on the disc. Okay, so I just tried playing this on my computer with an external drive. It did not play. Don't know why. So I'm gonna try this with using the PS4 as a DVD player. All right, they got a cool little intro here. When does the actual menu start? Look, they couldn't even get the digital rain to fill the screen. It doesn't go to the top of the screen and doesn't end at the bottom. When does the menu start? Did this say Capitol Records? What does Capitol Records have to do with The Matrix? I thought this was Warner Brothers. I'm not watching this whole thing in this crappy quality. I gotta zoom in so you can see this. Look at that. This is just one of those terrible bootleg recordings where someone brought like a flip camera into a movie theater. It's not even filling the TV, it's in this terrible aspect ratio. Kinda looks like it's in 16:9, but it just doesn't fit the screen. The video quality for the trailer on this DVD is way better than the actual movie itself, because obviously this trailer was just a video clip they ripped from somewhere, and the actual movie is just a screen recording with the flip camera. I also gotta say something here about the typography. I don't think that's the Matrix font. The word Matrix has this kind of bluish gray drop shadow haze going on with it, and Reloaded does not, and the O sits nicely right in the middle of Neo's forehead. These options on the audio menu here are very legible, with that bright green text amongst that mushy pea soup green background. Delicious.
Does the commander have a plan for stopping 250,000 Sentinels?
Oh, there's that number. There's the number of probes. 250,000 probes. If you have made it this far, thank you very much. I appreciate it. As always, just felt like making a quick little fun impromptu video to share one of these strangest items in my movie collection. Until next time, goodbye.